Yo, what is going on, guys? Prevised here. Thank you for watching. So I'm going to be starting a new little series on scripting and making a murder game. Now, um, if we can hit 20 likes on this video, and I know that's not that much, but 20 likes, I should be able to hit it with no problem. But if we hit 20 likes, then I'll move on to a part 2. And if we hit 20 likes on that, I'll move on to a part 3. But see, it depends. Like, I won't make the tutorial right after I hit it because maybe I'll be busy and stuff because I've been helping people a lot and working with other people and stuff. I just have a lot to do. So, but if we do hit 20 likes, I will know that you guys really want to see another part for the game. So, I just created this place. If we hit 50 likes on either this video or any other, like a part 2 on this, I'll make the game uncopy lock, like this game. But you guys are gonna have to remind me if I have 50 likes because I don't really pay attention too much with for the like ratio and stuff. Anyways. Okay, so this game's gonna be filtering enabled also. I don't think there's any other tutorials on like a round based system that's filtering enabled on YouTube. See, I'm not sure, so correct me if I'm wrong, I guess. So first off, I'm gonna assume that if you're watching this that you know what the Explorer, the properties are. So yeah, so I'm gonna just insert a script in server script service. Okay. So, first off, we want to start off with actually enabling filtering enabled in workspace. We're going to check that. Okay. Alright, so how this is going to work is the game's going to be where, now I'm not really familiar with murder games, but, you know, I'm just going to go through it, if that makes sense. Okay, anyways. So there's gonna be one person that gets selected as a certain thing, maybe a police or whatever you want, assassin. There's gonna be another person that's gonna get selected as something else. Now this mini games is not gonna be too advanced, but it's not gonna be like too basic. But yeah, so and then the rest of the people are just gonna be normal people. Okay. But maybe in the part 2, maybe I'll just change up things a little bit. So yeah. So first off, we're just gonna do the very basics today. So we're gonna have some spawn plates. Okay, we're gonna have some spawn plates, and then you're just gonna get selected to your spawn plates. The part 2, we're gonna give like the certain players weapons. And maybe we'll find out later. So yeah, 20 likes, and there goes another part 2. So first off, we're gonna start off with, let's make our code neat. Okay, so let's give myself some credit here. Now, if this video hits 50 likes, sorry I'm talking a lot. I just want to get everything straight. If we hit 50 likes and this game does get uncopy locked, please give me credit. I would highly appreciate credit. And if you actually turn this into a game, please send it to me on maybe YouTube. And yeah, I'll be sure to check it out. And like in one of my other tutorials, the mini games tutorial on my iPrevised account, one of the people actually took my whole game, never gave me credit. He actually put it as a whole model and just threw it out there on YouTube for people to take. And people in the comment section are saying thanks and all that, and then I'm in the comment section saying that, you know, it's my tutorial because that's really not fair. And he actually got a good bit of views, and he has a whole lot of dislikes. So thanks to all you if you have disliked that one video. Yeah. Anyways, Arthur, and we're gonna give myself some credit here. So Arthur, and then I'm gonna do AKA Prevised. I've been doing this a lot on the top of my code whenever I'm scripting for other people. Alright, Now we're gonna set up some comments here. So first off, we're going to do services. So we're gonna set up some services like local replicated storage equals game get service. Make sure the punctuation is correct. Unless you're gonna be going to take the game if it gets 50 likes. So yeah. Okay, so there's one service that we're gonna need later on. Next, we're going to have some variables. Okay, so the variables. Okay, first off, we need to set up some spawns. So we're gonna insert a part. Let's go to one stud. Okay, so first off, let's just say we have, for now, we're just gonna do police, robbers, and normal people. Just for now, I'm just saying that because I don't know what else to say, and I'm not exactly sure what I want. So the police, let's just go blue. Okay, so there's gonna be one person for a police. All right, so next we're gonna have I'm gonna do black because for a robber or whatever. The next, I'm just gonna bring it way out here because we know these are the default people. We're gonna do no, I don't want white. Let's do yellow. These are just setting up spawns, so I'm gonna do Control D to duplicate. Alright, so I'm not sure how many people are gonna be in y'all's server. So say you set your server up with 10 people, then you want to make sure you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, you have 10 people. Now you will be getting errors if you don't have enough spawns, unless you just want to make like a whole bunch of spawns. Like if you even if you have 10 people, you can still make a whole bunch of spawns. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you have more than your amount of max players, if that makes sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So get rid of that. So say I have just 10 players, then we'll do this. Okay, so now we're going to select this, Control G to group. We're going to name it normal spawns. Okay. Alright, this one we're going to group, even though it's one thing, just Control G. Robber spawn. Group this. And police spawn. Now, of course, if you make a map, if you're going to be building a map, you're going to want to put these spawns, you know, somewhere else. So yeah, of course you could do that. Like all these spawns you can scatter. You can scatter all these around. It does not matter. But I'm just making it neat like this for now because I don't have a map. So now that we have that, in our variables section, we're going to do local police spawns equals workspace. Instead of saying game.workspace, we could just put workspace. We're going to do wait for child police spawns. Okay. Now to save some time, I'm just going to copy this part right here. Then we're going to do local norm. Actually, I'm just going to put normal spawns up here. Local normal spawns equals normal spawns right there. Right, police spawns, then local robber spawns equals robber spawns. Sweet. Alright, we're going to make another comment right here. To make a comment, you know, it's just a double dash. I think it's a dash. But I just do the slash to make it look neat. So the main part. Okay. Actually, let's make it functions for some extra functions, and then we'll have the main part. So there's this function that I was looking up, and it's for table.remove, because if you want to if you want to remove a value from a table, you can't remove values from a table. You can remove the index though. So shout out to Blue Taslim, I guess is how I say his name, Blue Taslim. I don't know if he has YouTube, but anyways, he's a pretty good coder out there on Roblox, and I seen this function on a scripting helpers page. So we're gonna I think I remember this. Okay, we're gonna name it find index because we need to find the index, not the exact name. And then we're gonna have the table. and then we're gonna have the what was it? I just do val for value. Okay, now we're gonna search. So far I, v in pairs, and then we want to search through the table. Do, then we do if v is equal to val, then return blah blah, return I. Yeah. Actually, type in index, because index makes more sense, which I does mean index, but to make it seem more sense, yeah. Anyways, okay. Main. Okay, so now we want to set up a while loop, because you know this is going to be a round based game. So while, wait, do. Alright, so now we want to do if well, actually, let's set up a service up here. Local players equals game get service players. Alright, then if number of players, we want to get the children, so we can get all the children in players, is bigger than or equal to 3, so that way we can have 3 players in the game. Now make sure since we're going to be having a police, a robber, and a normal type of people, you're going to want 3 people to be in a game. So I would recommend doing 3, or most likely it's going to seem like the game is messed up. Unless, actually, you can probably do 2 also, but there's if it picks a random person for the police and the robber, you're not going to have any normal people. So just be careful with that. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to be scripting this, like the how I'm going to want the game to be, but I'm going to stay at 3. Alright, so now, so this game's filtering enabled, right? So we're going to want a remote event. So in replicated storage, we're going to have all our remote events. So let's make a folder that's called remotes. So this first part's going to be pretty long. We're already almost at like 13 minutes. We're going to set up a remote event. I'm going to name this countdown, okay? Now later on, we'll probably be working with like GUIs and things more, and maybe a shop GUI. So stay tuned. And if you watch this, if you're watching right now and you're hearing this, please be sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate you doing that. Okay. So for num, so we're gonna set up a number. So this is gonna be our intermission. So we're gonna go from 10. We're gonna go to 0 by going negative down. So the third number is our increment. Then we want to actually we need to set up our remotes. So remotes. I wish I was a good scripter. Local remotes equals we already have replicated set up replicated storage. Wait for child remotes. Okay, so we have the folder. Now I'm gonna indent right there just to make it kind of neat, so I can see the hierarchy of how things are. So local countdown equals remotes. Wait for. Now during this the series, I'm gonna be struggling with filtering enabled because I am not very good with filtering enabled, but I do know this part a good bit. Okay, so countdown is our remote. So right here, instead of doing like going inside every player right here and changing like a GUI, actually, okay, I have countdown here, but actually what I'm gonna want, because I'm going too far with this actually. Now a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh, why couldn't you do it in the first part? I'm actually just gonna print num because I'm realizing filtering enabled is gonna take a little more time, and I should actually get that to the next part, the next tutorial. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, wait 1. So it's just gonna be printing the numbers, the intermission, and I have a gotta set up some tables over here. Local. Okay, now what we want to do is set up some tables, and yeah. So local all players, I'm gonna have a table. So we're gonna have to insert all the players in the game into this table. So then we're gonna go for I player, which is the same thing as saying IV. I player in pairs. Then we're gonna go, because we set up players already. Players. Get children. No, not get children. We're gonna do get players. Almost the same thing. And then table dot insert, because we want to insert the player into all players. So first parameter of table dot insert is all players. The next is the actual value, which is we want to insert player. Sweet. So we have all the players in this table now. Next, we'll do local police. Okay, so we're gonna set up the police. So we want to, let's see, local police equals all players math.random okay, math.random, and then we want to oh yeah, go on the table. Yeah. I think I'm doing it right. So we're gonna go on a table, and then we're gonna pick math.random from, like, so putting a 1 and a comma, doing this is the same as just doing this, but to make more sense, nah, we'll just keep it like this. Yeah. Okay. Next, so we picked a random police. Then we're gonna do table dot remove, and then we're going to go in all players. Then here's where once I already tried doing this. This does not work. You can't remove a value from a table. So this is when this comes in right here. Oops. So in you parentheses, first is the table, so all players. Next is the value, which is police. Sweet. Local robber we have. Yep, robber equals actually we'll copy this, paste it here. Then we go through all players. So this makes sure we have this set up so if you're police, you won't become a robber. Because see, police right here, right after it selects the police, it removes it from the table. So the robber can't become a police, if that makes sense. Table dot remove, so we go to all players, and then we want the robber, and yeah. Okay. Next, we want the teleporting. So now we're gonna go for I player in pairs. So we're gonna have to search through the all players. So we search through all players, local. Then we're gonna get the character of the player. Local character equals player dot character. Then we could do sorry for that noise. Then we can do character set primary part C frame, because every character has a primary part C frame. They should anyways, which should be the humanoid root part. And so we're gonna set the primary parts. Actually, right before that, we actually need to teleport the police and robber. So teleporting. First off, let's teleport the police. So police dot character set primary part C frame. So we're going to set the C frame to spawns. So we're going to set the C frame to police spawns dot spawn. And actually, let's do this, guys. Forgot to tell you. Let's go inside the models. Well, okay, so we have anything with that one part, we just name it spawn. Now if we go to the normal spawns, which is with all parts, we're going to do, okay, name all of them spawn, and then you can either pick a random one or just go in order, like from left to right or whatever. And do not leave a, keep in mind, don't leave a space. As you can see, I'm putting the number right after. Sorry for the long tutorial, but you know, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you know we have those other two, which makes 10 people. Sweet. Cool. Okay. So we change it. So we want the C frame to be police spawns.spawn.cframe. And then just to add some extra height, we'll do vector3.new 0 on the x-axis, 3 on the y-axis, 0 on the z-axis. Okay. Sweet beans. Alright, next we're going to do robber.character. So we want robber spawns dot spawn. We should have something called spawn inside the model. Yeah, okay. Next, so we're going to search through all players, and then we find the rest of the things in the table. Then we get the character, and then we set the C frame to... Alright, so we're going to set the C frame to, let's see, it's normal spawns. So we go in normal spawns, and then we want to do find first child, and then, you know, there's something called spawn. Then we're going to do a little concatenation here, or concat. And then we put in I, which is the index. So, you know, it's going to search through all players. Whenever it goes through, it's going to be the index is going to change to 1, 2, 3, 4, is going to keep going depending on how many players there are in the table. So it's a concatenation. The I is the number, so, you know, it could be 2, 1. Okay, anyways. So find first child, that. Then we want to do .cframe. And then, of course, plus vector 3.new. I know this might be a little confusing, but sorry. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's give this a little test, just to see what's going on. What? Countdown. Alright, for now, what we're going to do is... Oh, why did I do count? What? Down. But for now, just going to comment that out, because we don't need that for this tutorial. Alright, let's see what's going on now. Police spawns. Okay, I see what I did. It's with the S, so police spawns. Forgot the S. See? Mistakes. Okay, we might be getting something else very soon. Okay, okay. Why did I not think about this? Let's just do get players. Yeah, get players. I mean, it's like the same thing as saying get children. But the reason why is because I forgot that bigger or equal to 3. So it only works with that amount of players. So what we're going to do is I'm going to test with 5 people. Hopefully the video doesn't lag. If you made it to this point and you actually watched through, I'd like to say that I appreciate you watching this and wanting to learn. A lot of people just come to my videos and expect to get the code. Which, I mean, I guess that's alright, but, yeah, and I know nothing. Okay, I don't know what I'm about to say. A lot of you guys probably won't even make it to this point, unless you just skip right along to this point. Okay. Okay, so... we're having the players still joining in. Now, I'm gonna go to the server, and I'm just gonna see what's. Okay, that's very laggy. Yeah, very laggy. So, okay, here we are. Okay, it's very laggy. Sorry about that, guys. So we have the countdown. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we are. Okay, so yeah, we did 5 players. So it picks a random one, 2, 3, 5, and then I don't want to move my camera around because it's very, very laggy, and I don't have a very fast computer, and plus I'm recording. Okay, anyways, as you can see, there's 3 people as normal people, and then yeah, it works perfect. So it's gonna keep going on and on and on and stuff, and we're gonna go to just be ready for part 2. It's gonna be a lot better. And yeah, that's basically it. I know it's a pretty long tutorial, but I would appreciate to like and subscribe. Anyways, thank you for watching. Peace.